Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video has been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This video, we're going to get hyper aggressive with Ben Riley, also known as the Scarlet Spider. And, you know, the arena version is going to be Boris the Spider Rider. So, for those that don't know, web slinging, red-green, you get to go ahead and bounce something that's tapped back to your hand. And then it has Trample and Sensational Save, which is if Scarlet Spider, or Boris in this case, was using its ability, he enters with X/1/1 counters on him, where X is the mana value of the returned creature. So the ideal situation is to have a turn 1 land or elf, and then bounce it back to your hand, have it so that you spend 2 mana for what is a 5/4. This will then allow for a very big body on turn 2. Combine that with our typical green plan of Hemosymbic Might, but we also have Lizard Connor's Curse, or King of the Cold Blood Curse, which is just trample. And when Lizard Connor's Curse enters, up to one other target creature loses all abilities and becomes a green lizard creature with base power and toughness 4/4. And it itself has trample, and it's a 5/5. So it's kind of solid. You can use it as removal, or, you know, turn one of your small critters into something bigger and then swing for game. Combine that with the other mono green classics like Innkeeper's Talent and Ouroboros. We're just going to try to get big real fast. I kind of like this. So let's see how this plays out. Oh boy. Okay, I think I am going to play Corgi, who doesn't love the good boy. The good boy is alive. It's just going to pop on board, say hi. Make that green as well. Enters tapped. Would they blow up a dog? Oh man, they would. Gross. Gross. They blew up my dog. Okay. Screamy Nemi. Ah, Sag. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn that into a 4/4 and hope that doesn't bite me in the butt. It's time for you to have a lizard, but just an honest lizard. Okay. Opponent's playing Gwen Stacy, so exiles the top card of their library. You may play that card for as long as you control this creature. Okay. They played their land. Very nice. Okay, cool. Maybe they return Screamy Nemi here. Ah, okay. Okay. I'm here for this. Yep, that's pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and just also grow Sirach here. So if they want to trade both those bodies in, I'll take the trade. Okay, perfect. We got rid of 2 bodies. That feels pretty darn good for me. This isn't the end of the world. They cast this. I just exile a little Scoozivert. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to just blow up the Geological Appraiser. That's a 5-burger, and I'll pass to them. Now I can just eat anything in their graveyard. That I like. And we have the Frenzied Baloth in the hangers here. Okay. Bastronaut, that's okay with me. Solid, solid. Maybe they don't know that Scooz can grow. Okay. I'll just go ahead and eat up Screaming Nemesis. Perfect. I'm going to send our little friend back. Perfect. And now I'll just put another body out there so that we can keep the fun going. All right, Quintorius. What does Quintorius get you? A get lost is huge here. It does answer the Ben Riley or the Boris. But it also doesn't do too much. Right? Because I just go ahead and grow. That's fine. 1, 2. I can make +4. Okay. Wait a minute. So that's 6, 7. Oh, nuts. Oh, actually, that's good. Make a green, sure. So I'll just go ahead and eat up the silly little friend there. That's 4, 7, 8. And let me make sure I tap this because I don't want to just randomly have it, I don't know, tap my Llanowar elf. That's 5, 8, 9. And I'll send it all at them. GG's. Now I'm on the play. Oh, I'm on the play. Nice. Okay, cool. So I get to just go ahead and lead off with the Corgi. All right. And I'll just go ahead and lead off with a Llanowar elf into the Hemosimic Might. And then we'll go ahead and crew. That'll grow my little friend here. Bork, bork. In we go. We'll be fine. Right? Because next turn I just play Uraboroid. Oh, no. Tender Wild Guide. You got it. I'm going to go ahead and crew. And now let's go ahead and swing. Let's see if they'll trade. No, they won't. Okay. So they can add 1 mana right now, but they cannot crew. So GG's. So I have the chance to play Hemosimic Might, which seems wrong. So I'm going to just go ahead and play the Llanowar elf first. All right. Let's go ahead and just play Hemosimic Might. And now we're going to go ahead and swing in for 3. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. Yeah. I'll pay 2 life. Why not? Where X is the number of counters on this creature, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just go ahead and deal a ton of damage. We'll go ahead and pass back to the opponent here. All right, so they are swapping life total, so we have to go ahead and eat that up with Scuzzivert. There's no way they could reanimate it now for 3 mana, right? Oh, Dark Confidant. Very nice. Okay. Put a 1/1 counter on card name. I'll just put a 1/1 counter right there. I'll go ahead and swing out, and let's just go ahead, and it doesn't matter because it all trades, right? Cool. Yes. Let's see how this goes. So I need to read Superior Spider-Man, right? Superior Spider-Man, in Magic the Gathering, of course. I don't know what his in-universe name is, but I do know that, like, I get to respond, right? And there's a copy of a creature in a graveyard except his name is... Oh, wait, hold on. I might have just messed up. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Perfect. I'll just go ahead and eat that up. Good game. I love this. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm going to play Corgi first turn. I do love my Corgi. Into a Mako. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just crew like this. And now go ahead and just tap down the Hemosimic Might. Then we swing, which should give us another body or a bigger body. So let's see. Is this like a VV deck? If it's a VV deck, we do have something next turn, which feels kind of nice if I do say so myself. How will they effectively answer everything here? They could just kill me, right? That's player removal also deals with my stuff, so. But they're not touching the Corgi, right? District Mascot's a good boy. Oh, boy. Sure. I'll go ahead and pump the Paw Patch Recruit. Okay. Okay, Mako. Into a Crash Through. So they get to ditch a card. They draw. Everything is pumped by 1. Oh, it's Vivi. Nice. Okay. Sure. Let's see. If I don't have another land, I'm just going to play Frenzied Baloth. If they shock it, they don't have a shock. What shocks exist? I don't know of any shocks that exist for blue-red. So they would have to play the new shock basic. Oh. Okay. Perfect. Let me see here. I'm going to just go ahead and have this creature enter with a 1/1 counter on it. And then that's good enough. I don't have anything to do here, right? This hand's kind of soft. Sure, I'll mulligan this. This is playable. Yeah, this is playable, sure. Just in case they answer my Llanowar, then, you know, that's that. All right, the good old Stalker. I'm going to go with this first. I'm going to play Warden of the Grove. And then I'm going to pass. Let's see how they answer my guy. All right, they did. Good. Good on them. They grow by 1. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just return the Llanowar Elf. And play the Llanowar Elf again. Let's see if they if I draw a land. If I draw a land, that'll be huge, right? All right. Sure, they've descended this turn. You got it. I need an untapped land here. Your boy needs 1. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? So I'm going to just swing out. We're going to see how this goes. All right, pass to them. All right, FOMO. Am I super duper dead? Let's find out. Don't touch the elf. Don't touch my elf. Don't touch my elf. All right. Don't touch my elf. All right, I'll go ahead and pass. They essentially have to spend their turn, right, sacrificing one of their stalactating stalkers. Okay. Okay. Sure. I'm down to 6. How dead am I? Good game. GG's. And we get in there. And we smack them hard. I will try this. I have no 1-drop in a deck that has, like, what? I think I have a total of, like, 11, 13, 14 1-drops. In every reality, I should mulligan, but I don't want to. So, as simple as that. I don't want to lose cards, okay? Plus, I don't know, maybe something fun will happen. Maybe I just rip like a god. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play Innkeeper's Talent. I'm going to go ahead and play Llanowar Elf. Then I'm going to go ahead and play Keen-Eyed Curator. All right, let's see how this plays out. In case they have some -3 thing. That'll have been answered, thankfully. Mardu. Well, they have no shortage of removal then. Okay, that's problematic, but not the end of the world. Sure. I don't even know what to name. This is only for control decks. So I guess I'll just name, like, Villain. No, wait, Beast. No, I'm going to just name Human. Never mind, I lied. All right, I'm going to go ahead and swing out. So now they've got to spend mana to get rid of my Sirach. They can't just Seam Rip it into the sun, which looks like they have multiple ways of doing. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Okay. I'm going to just swing 8. Think this may be the best chance I've got. So no Kona yet, thankfully. Villainous Wrath, okay. And you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and just eat something from my graveyard right now. So now it has a counter. And then I'll put the other counter on Llanowar Elf so they both have Ward 1. What is this? Oh, this is Horizon Splicer. Okay, so that's Spot. Okay, that kind of sucks for me. Or does it? Can I answer that in any meaningful way? Okay. I guess I'll swing. All right, so I guess now I can go ahead and remove the Onius. Boom. Give me back my stuff, please and thank you. So we got rid of all their stuff. Villainous Wrath again. Not the end of the world for me here. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 mana to add a green because I don't think they're doing anything else anytime soon. And then I'll go ahead and just put a counter on both creatures. Okay, so now they have to pay Ward 1 for both of them. And if I level up the second Innkeeper's talent... Okay, sweet. I mean, that doesn't really do too much for me. Good game, I guess. I grow by 1. I put a counter on everything. That's fine. Sure, let's just do this. All right, I'll put a counter on Ouroboros. I'll swing... And then I'll pump the Llanowar Elf here. GG's. Woo! All right, let's run it. So what does this do whenever this becomes tapped? Another target creature you control gets power equal to its toughness. Okay, cool. I want to lead off with the Corgi here. Because then I get to just play Hemosymbic Might. Yep, there's the Llanowar Elf. That card is terrifying to see. But you know what? What are you going to do? All right. So next turn, I can at least get rid of the elf, I guess. Oh, man, here we go again. Okay. I probably have to get rid of this elf right now. Okay. Sure. I'm going to auto-pay this one. I'm going to just play all of it. So let's saddle here. That'll grow my little Corgi, which will give me another counter. I have to hope that they don't have an untapped land here. Oh, boy. I may draw them out of a land, but here you go. So, here you go. I'll blow up the Siema, or however you want to pronounce it. And then let's go ahead and just crew. So I'm going to just go ahead and grow both of my things right now. Get another body out there. And let's see, do they have an answer? Did we get there? Okay, cool. Sure. I'll go ahead and pump there. And then I'll also saddle here. And then we'll just go ahead and level up. And then all I need to do is make sure that I give this little fella trample. GG's. Oh, I'll try it. I'll try it. Let's see how this plays out. Oh my god, yes. A Llanowar Elf is so good here for me. All right, that at least allows me to now play Scarlet Spider, Ben Riley... Or I guess in this world, Boris. Oh, does Llanowar Elf eat it? No, Llanowar Elf does not eat it, thankfully. Okay. So let's go ahead and add 1 red mana. We'll return the Llanowar Elf. And then I'll go ahead and play the Llanowar Elf yet again. And then next turn I can Ouroboros. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I kind of love this. All right. I guess I'll swing at like a 6-burger at him. That's a nice one. Okay. Do I get to keep my Ouroboros? I'm starting to think no. The question is... Whatever will... Oh, no. So that's 2 mana. Okay. So now they can tap Reluctant Roll, but then that means they die if they don't do some funny business right now. They need to answer all my stuff. I hope they don't have a Get Lost. A Get Lost is... Yo! That's sick. Everyone loves Ben Riley here. Beast. I'm going to go ahead and just tuck away our little friend here. I'll pump the Ouroboros, and then let me see. I'll just go ahead and may as well just play this as well. But have you seen my Ben Riley? My Ben Riley's super sick. Okay? All the lore counters, now they have to tell... Okay, so Brynhilder's lore counters moved on to a Reluctant Role Model. They need to tell me why now. What's the lore of this Reluctant Role Model? All right? I'm starting to think that we might win this Ben Riley war. Let's go. Okay. Good game. GG's. Okay. I'll just go ahead and play the good bunny. Let's go ahead and grow puppers. All right, we're going to go ahead and swing. The whole squad. Everybody is... I want a giant corgi. I just want a giant corgi. That's what I wanted to do. And boy, did we get there. A good old 1919 corgi. Ooh, no one drops. Immediately mulligan. Now this we can cook with, okay? I do have my lizard, which is kind of sick. What do I do? I'm gonna send the lizard back. See if I regret that or not. All right, I'm gonna play the good boy. Here comes the corgi. Will I get to keep my corgi? The answer is currently yes. I'm going to go ahead and play the Paw Patch Recruit. I'm going to swing, grow the corgi, play my land tapped, and then pass. Whichever one they target, it has to actually be the Paw Patch Recruit then. Interesting. So, yeah, they're doing some villainy stuff. Very nice, very nice. Okay. That actually ended up working out perfectly for me. I'm going to go ahead and tap, pump, good boy Corgo. And I'll go ahead and fist fight the FOMO. Corgis and dogs and pets help with FOMO. See? So you never really have to deal with those fears. So now let's see. Can I... Oh, boy, oh, boy. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and play this land tapped. Let's make them trade. Sure. So we got rid of the 5-4. The 5-4 is pretty big. So that is terrifying to see, but... Oh no, can I beat a second copy of that? Lizard. Okay. I don't think I have anything else to do here, right? Sure. They have all the mana now. They're ramping up. I mean, this card plays way better than you think it would. Like, it so far has been probably one of the better cards, and that stat line is so good. They have another Ruzik. Sure. FOMO. You got it. I got to control a creature with power 4 or greater, or I'm kind of cooked here. So, all right. Maybe they'll just swing. Oh, cool. Perfect. Dude, come on. All right. No, no. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. I mean, that's not great, but I'm at taking, what, 12 right now? Oh, I might be dead. Oh, I might be dead here. Plant Worm. Do you have a discard? Very nice. Good game. GG's. I got a mulligan this one. There is... Okay, cool. All right, I like this. I do like this hand. Okay. I do have Graveyard Hate, so that's nice. I might send the Scrap Shooter back. All right. Scrap Shooter goes back. Let's see if I regret that. All right. Here we go. Hemosymbic Might. Please don't answer it. Oh, they had the answer. Okay. So... I'll pay 2. I'm going to go ahead and play Scoozyvert. Oh, man. Do they have another removal spell? I'm so cooked. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just play this now. Level it up. Because they look like they're just going to control me out of the game, right? All right, that's fine. They don't have anything in their graveyard, right? So I'm going to just go ahead and play Boris. Okay, so now they have to trigger Void and get around the ward. Unless, of course, they have another Bitter Triumph. If they have that, then, you know, not much I'm doing about that anyways. Okay, so they're playing only removal spells. All right, I have no other cards. All they have is removal. I gotta just hope that I can survive here. Sure. I guess I'll eat up the spell. That's fine. Boom. I lose half of my life here. So now I'm going to go ahead and eat from my graveyard. Yes. I'll go ahead and just... Oops. I did not get to do what I originally wanted to do. Alright, I do not want to just send my Boris back, but I do wish I had waited and put a counter on Boris. Nice. Okay. I lose 1. I mill an elf. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and exile a creature from my graveyard again. Seems good to me. And now I can just go ahead and eat from their graveyard as much as I need. As of right now, I'd go to 4, drop to 2 if they connect with the slasher. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just eat up. Thank you. And now let's see how this plays out. I'm going to go ahead and give my counters to Hemosimic Might. All right, so I have a lot of stuff I can do. I can eat up their instants and sorceries. That's fine. Sure. They discard something here, probably like a land they've been holding on to. I mean, they have to run out of removal, right? That's all they had in the early game. But thanks to them throwing away a land, that's kind of good for me. All right, so let's eat up your land. Let's go ahead and eat up your sorcery. And I'll go ahead and eat up the instant as well. And let's eat up 1 creature. Let's go to combat. I'll pump the thing with trample. Woo! Thanks for checking out this video. If you want to see more content, check out this Jund deck where I punish everyone for drawing excessively.